PacketLoss Esports here, bringing you more news on today's gaming scene. In the news again, Electronic Arts and how they want more money off your game time on games you already paid for. Have you ever thought you are not giving a game company enough of your money? Well, this company thinks you are not. Now, once again, they are trying to implement advertisements or maybe even commercials in-game. They already nickel and dime every add-on, DLC, and every screen of their app has advertisements. Now you won't be able to avoid this even in-game. The story of Electronic Arts and anti-consumer practices is a complex one, spanning decades of controversies and criticisms. EA, founded in 1982, has grown to become one of the largest video game companies in the world, known for publishing popular franchises like FIFA, Madden NFL, Battlefield, and The Sims. However, along with its success, they have faced significant backlash for various business decisions perceived as anti-consumer. One of the most notable controversies revolves around the practice of microtransactions and loot boxes. Microtransactions are in-game purchases that allow players to buy virtual goods or currency using real money. Loot boxes are randomized virtual items that players can acquire through in-game purchases, often criticized for resembling gambling mechanics, especially when the contents of the loot boxes are not disclosed up front. In 2017, Electronic Arts faced massive backlash with the release of Star Wars Battlefront 2. The game featured a loot box system that allowed players to purchase randomized items, including gameplay-affecting elements like character abilities and upgrades. This sparked outrage among players and even prompted governmental scrutiny in some countries over concerns of gambling like mechanics targeting minors. EA eventually disabled microtransactions in response to the backlash, but later reinstated them in a modified form after making adjustments to the game's progression system. Another contentious issue is the prevalence of downloadable content, DLC, and expansion packs, which have been accused of fragmenting game content and charging players extra for what some argue should have been included in the base game. Critics argue that this approach can lead to an incomplete gaming experience at the initial purchase price. Furthermore, EA has been criticized for its handling of beloved gaming franchises. Some fans feel that EA has prioritized profit over creativity, leading to stagnation or decline in quality for certain series. For example, the yearly release cycle of sports games like FIFA and Madden has been criticized for offering only incremental updates while still charging full price for each new installment. Despite these controversies, it's worth noting that EA has also made efforts to address some of these concerns. The company has introduced initiatives like EA Play, a subscription service that offers access to a library of games for a monthly fee, and EA Access, which provides early access to upcoming titles and discounts on purchases. In recent years, there have been signs of EA re-evaluating its approach to game development and monetization, with a greater emphasis on player feedback and transparency. However, the legacy of past controversies continues to shape perceptions of the company and its practices within the gaming community. However, the concept of incorporating ads into video games is not new, and various companies, including EA, have experimented with different approaches over the years. In-game advertising typically involves integrating real-world advertisements into the virtual environments of video games. This can take many forms, such as billboards, posters, branded items, or even product placements within the game world. The goal is to create additional revenue streams for game developers and publishers while potentially enhancing the realism or immersion of the gaming experience. EA has explored this concept in the past, notably through partnerships with real-world brands to feature their products or logos in games. For example, racing games like the Need for Speed series often include billboards advertising real car manufacturers or other automotive-related products. Similarly, sports games like FIFA and Madden NFL may feature sponsorships from companies like Nike or Gatorade, mirroring the branding seen in real-life sports events. Now onto our current day announcement. At its latest earnings call, they have reportedly stated the next Battlefield game will again be a live service game, which will mean possible heavy monetization practices, possibly more like Call of Duty. More troubling is the mention of returning to in-game advertisements. Imagine fighting for your life, and an advertisement pops on your screen with loud music about your car insurance. That gecko can be really distracting. Or will it be instead of in-game map, you always have ads running? Where will it end? The price of games has already gone up to $70. DLCs can cost almost that much, and special editions are already many times more expensive. How are publishers not making enough money? What kind of ads will these be? Will loading screens be ads? Will in-game menu have ads playing in a corner? Will you have to watch an ad to play for so many minutes? We already experience this just to play mobile games. Hopefully they change course on this decision due to backlash. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.